Welcome to the third deck list for today. This is the big dragon one that you probably have all been waiting for if you've watched the other two. Anyways, this was a straight Blue Eyes deck. Then, for some reason, my creative senses went haywire, and then I managed to just pull this out of my ass. I've got no idea if this works or not. I have not tested it yet. But I thought I might as well throw it out there as a form of, as just some creative deck that my insane mind thought up of. So, this is what I like to call my Blue Stream Galaxy deck. The idea is that it's combining the forces of Blue Eyes and Galaxy Eyes. So, we'll get started with the main deck now, shall we? So, starting off with the main stars of the deck. Triple Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course, and triple Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. So basically, the idea is just to get these two things out and just wreak some havoc with them. So, yeah, and I've got a whole bunch of strategies and ideas implemented that will get these things out quickly and basically just overpower the opponent with some pretty brute force. I decided to go with these two since they're the same. Decided to go with these two because they're the same attributes, same type, same attack, defense. That's pretty much an evolved form of that, if you think about it. But yeah, so so they're the stars of the deck. Other additional support: 1 Darkness Metal. Pity to see this going down to 3. I actually had a thought as to whether or not I'd be able to put this deck together with 3 Darkness Metal. I pretty much gave. I took about half an hour thinking about it, and then I just gave up. So I think just running the 1 Darkness Metal works in this situation. It's a blessing in disguise, because, yeah, my disaster anime dragon deck is dead, but I managed to get this one out, still being the creative mind I am. Anyways, 1 White Stone. I think that's I could probably roll more than one, but I'm like really stretching for room in the deck anyway. I believe this is a 42 card deck, so yeah. Triple Photon Saber Tiger, and whoa, that one's going freaky. Hopefully that doesn't screw up the focus, but yeah, triple Photon Saber Tiger. 2k beat sticks. When it's summoned, searches another one from the deck, loses 800 attack if there is not another Photon Saber Tiger on the field. Thought I'd throw them in there just to thin the deck, and they can be pretty helpful, like in certain situations. Double Photon Thrasher. This is pretty awesome source. 2-1 beat stick, provides food for Galaxy Eyes. Double Photon Lizard, searches out the other photon monsters, like normal summon this, Trib, searches that, and then I can special summon that and there's me 2-1 beater. Plus I can also battle search them through the use of my Double Masked Dragon. Like I said, I'm stretching for room here, that's why I've only got 2 of these. I still think that they'll do somewhat well now that there's no, like, incredibly stupid wind-up loop causing you to lose all the cards in your hand, and there's no stupid insect doors trying to blast your cards into the next dimension. Well, at least it won't be quite as efficient, but yeah. Double Delta Flyer, my primary tuner. 1 Alex Dragon, just an extra 2k beat stick, food for Galaxy Eyes, pretty much. Adds to the light theme of the deck. 1 Prime Material, because yeah, burn decks are being more annoying with the addition of an extra swords, an extra level limit, an extra magic cylinder. And Honest. Exempting this, there are 21 other monsters in the deck, 16 of them are lights, so this thing, it's just stupid not to run it. Anyways, spells, Dragon's Mirror. Only purpose is to get out 5-headed. Can get Ultimate Dragon out as well if I so choose. Polymerization. I can bring Ultimate Dragon out with this if I so choose. I'd like to use this to get Twin Photon Lizard out though, because then I can just trip the Photon Lizard, get maybe like 2 Tigers out, trip them for Galaxy Eyes, or just go 2 Galaxy Eyes. Because if I can, yeah, Photon Sanctuary, I can go the 2 Galaxy Eyes with the Twin Photon Lizard, get them out, drop this, trip them both for either the 3rd Galaxy Eyes or a Blue Eyes. That's an instant Neo Galaxy Eyes, which can be done as early as the 1st turn. So, 1 pot, so many special summoning here, so I think 1 pot will do the trick. Book, 3 MSTs, Storm, the 3rd and final thingy rare, Starfire rare, and Dark Hole, the 3rd and final gold rare that I got. I don't even know why I'm mentioning this, it's nobody ever even wants to know. Anyways, and Monster Reborn to wrap the spells. Traps, 1 call. For me, 1 call is fine to main. I've got the other 2 on the side, as you will see soon enough. Double Luminize, just pretty much adds a couple more Honest to the deck. I could go with Photon Current, but they only work for the Light Dragons, which, I mean, I've got a bunch of Light Dragons in the deck anyway, but I've only got 1 Photon Current at the moment, so I may take these out for the Photon Currents, because the Photon Currents are actually a lot more like Honest than this one. This has the Honest-like effect, but the attack gets negated, and then you gain the attack, which you can then use to, on your next turn, to attack with. But then again, but yeah, by that time your opponent will probably have set a back row, and your attack would have been screwed over. Anyways, double Dimensional Prison, double Torrential Tribute, and double Mirror Force. Good lord, it's insane. So yeah, that's the main deck done and dusted. Now for the extras. 5-headed, of course. Serves a lot less of a purpose now that Future Fusion's gone, but it's still a bait stick and a potential win condition. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, win condition on its own. Twin Photon Lizard, just to, you know, fuse 2 Galaxy Eyes into it, to fuse 2 Tigers into it, something like that, and just get monsters out on the field to sack for Galaxy Eyes. Neo Galaxy Eyes can get this out on the 1st turn, as I just stated before. Thunder and Dragon, since I can just stack up 2 Blue Eyes. Queen Dragoon just keeps my Blue Eyes and Galaxy Eyes and other stuff like that safe from annoying harm. Utopia, just as something helpful. Leviathan Dragon, right, Soul Spooky Ghost and shit. Leviad, bring back anything that I banished through maybe like, yeah, through the Dragon's Mirror or anything like that. Synchros, Trident Dragon. I can't summon it because I just go Delta Flyer and Prime Material. Yeah. 1 Stardust now. I decided to take 1 out just for space. Red Dragon Archfiend. Scrap Dragon. Hooray! I finally have a Scrap Dragon. Black Rose for Field Wipe, and Exploded Dragon Wing for the hell of it. I was considering running Red Nova Dragon, because I can just go drop Red Dragon Archfiend, go Delta Flyer, and then White Stone, but I've only got 1 White Stone, so getting Red Nova Dragon out, it's quite situational, so decided not to go for it. Anyways, side deck, once again, bit of a work in progress, but I might as well show it off anyway. Double Drago, these are pretty awesome. Chain Call the Haunted to your opponents, maybe like if your opponent's going to summon something out, like they go Monster Reborn or Call to bring something light or dark out, you just chain your call, bring Drago back, and then their strategy goes, oh shit. Double Cyber Dragon, just for extra light. Double Electric Virus, sticking this in here because I'm probably going to go, the next time I go to, I'm probably going to run this deck to give it a run. So if I do run into something like Dino Rabbit, or if there are anybody still running Hieratics, I'll see if it's useful to me. Probably won't be, but yeah. Anyways, there's the other DD Crow. I ordered 2 of them. The other one's in the Elite Beat Heroes. Double Smash for smashing the back doors. Double Space Cyclone, which I still think is going to be helpful against stuff like Lagia. I may still take it out though, because, yeah. Double Fiendish Chain. These are the commons I got from my Sam deck, from my Sam Structure deck. And then Double Call of the Haunted. I'll usually side these in along with the Dragos. so that I can really just mess with the opponent's head when they try to special something light or dark, and then I just call a Haunter to bring Drago back, and it's so incredibly annoying. So that is the end. That's the end of this deck list video for the Blue Stream Galaxy deck. Hopefully this thing will work. I'm gonna do pretty much everything in my power to ensure that it does, because this thing, like, it's a really good idea. It's a really amazing sounding idea. I just want to make it work. I just want to try to prove that it is somewhat working. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to take to the next tournament and use. So anyways, one more deck list to go, which will be it'll be my Dark Magician deck. So anyways, almost done with the deck list videos finally. So yeah, one more deck list to go. Stay tuned for that one.